He teaches psychology and preaches white rights. Tonight, KCAL9 investigates the local college professor who started his own political party.
Kevin MacDonald says African Americans have the NAACP, Jews the Anti-Defamation League. So why shouldn't whites have a group looking out for them?
KCAL9's Serene Branson has details on the controversial man in the classroom.
So that's one reason, but the other thing again is strategy.
He's been called a neo-Nazi, a white supremacist.
We're being displaced. It's so obvious.
He's a director of a new political party called A3P.
The American Third Position has the view that immigration should be stopped.
Kevin MacDonald is also a professor at Cal State Long Beach. His classes have been boycotted.
So you don't feel wrong just being on the campus environment? And
YouTube video shows students confronting him about his beliefs. But MacDonald maintains his political activities have nothing to do with his teaching. We sat down with MacDonald before one of his psychology lectures on child development to talk about his socio-political beliefs.
I think the white middle class is scared economically. They're concerned about the future of the country, and I do think that underlying it, without being said very much, there is a fear of the future, especially when whites are a minority. I think that there's a concern that the country won't be the same anymore.
He says whites will be a minority by 2042, and that he simply says what many are afraid to. His writings have made him a celebrity in neo-Nazi circles. MacDonald addressed claims by groups like the Anti-Defamation League. He's a dangerous mind.
It's normal in American politics for racial ethnic groups to organize. We have the NAACP for African Americans, but the very thought that white people have an identity, that they have interests, that they should be able to organize and sort of pursue their interests as white people is completely off the map, and anybody who talks that way will they will try to fire him.
Groups have tried to get MacDonald fired from Cal State Long Beach, where he's taught psychology since 1985. A self-proclaimed atheist, he's always had an interest in politics, and that's why he agreed to direct A3P, formed nationally in 2010. They believe in anti-immigration, restoring America's sovereignty, and stopping the shipment of jobs overseas.
The white working class can't move to different areas. They can't easily retrain. They're competing with illegals. They're going for these minimum wage jobs. They can't even support a family anymore. That's the pathetic thing that's really going on.
It's his involvement in the party and his continued published writings that disturb organizations like the ADL.
He's written that the Jewish people are a parasitic society that feeds off of their host until they take it over.
Melissa Carr is the director of the ADL of Long Beach and Orange County. Her group is monitoring Professor MacDonald and the A3P closely.
If it was just about organizing, that's one thing, but it's about advocating for a separatist ideology, a supremacist ideology, actually, where whites reign supreme over all other groups.
When we asked him if he is a white supremacist,
well, yeah, the phrase white supremacy is a code word. I mean, this is something that is silly. Nobody would say that the Koreans who don't want immigration are Korean supremacists. Well, they've been there for thousands of years. Why shouldn't they?
Cal State Long Beach declined our request for an on-camera interview, but released this statement in part that read, "The personal and academic opinion presented by Kevin MacDonald do not represent the opinions or beliefs of the university or the faculty. While the university defends academic freedom and freedom of speech, it is important to note that Dr. MacDonald's views are entirely his own." As for MacDonald, he says he doesn't plan to retire or back down anytime soon, saying freedom of speech is his right, one he plans to keep exercising.
Part of me wanted to just stand up to this. I thought it was outrageous. I thought it was uncalled for, and you know, at some point you want to fight back and not give them what they want.
In Long Beach, Serene Branson, KCAL9 News.